guys, I'm not sure if you saw in the school festival video, but wedged between the food stalls were garbage stations. Back where I'm from, in Canada, we only have two types of garbage. That is recyclables and basically everything else. However, here in Sapporo, I hear there are up to 9 types of garbage. Today, we will be going to the dormitory assistants and asking them about the top 5 categories of garbage and common mistakes people make when they are separating them. Let's go. Ooh. Hey, Hiroshi. Hey, Jin.
Hi.
So, what do you guys have in store for us today?
We will introduce 5 major types of garbage to be sorted. The first category includes PET bottles, cans, and glass bottles.
And next we have plastic containers and packages, mixed paper, non-burnable, and finally burnable.
So, what's special about these ones?
We have to rinse inside with water.
And then remove the caps and labels, like these two. And the labels and caps goes into the plastic categories.
So, what about this cap? What do we do with this?
The caps of the glass bottles goes to the non-burnable because it's usually made of metals.
So, how about the plastic packages and containers?
We also have to wash this.
And also, the most common mistake seen in this category is that people remain their chopsticks inside of the bento box. However, the chopsticks is categorized as a burnable, so you have to remove that and put into the burnables.
So, what's special about the mixed papers?
Mixed paper containers such as milk cartons must be washed. And if possible, you should cut it open like this.
And another common mistake in categorizing is that these tissue papers is often put into the mixed paper category, but they are actually burnables and should move it to this category.
Why do we have to put them over there?
Mixed paper must be clean and tissue paper cannot be washed.
Okay. So, what exactly is considered non-burnable?
The non-burnable includes metals, broken glasses and ceramics, small electrical appliances, and container volatile liquids such as nail polish and super glue.
Okay, so is everything else considered burnables?
Now, the burnables include organic waste and dirty papers, clothes, shoes, and rubber and stationery.
And people don't know that aluminum foil and cooking oil is also burnable. For cooking oil, you have to put into a separate bag or container and throw it away.
For all the garbage that I see here, can I use a normal bag like one of these that I get from the convenience store or the supermarkets?
No, we use clear or semi-transparent plastic bags for these 3 categories.
So that's PET bottles, cans, glass bottles, plastic packages and containers, and paper, right?
Yes. Make sure you don't mix the categories. 1 bag for each category.
Okay, I see. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask, but how do you tell the difference between PET bottles and plastic packages and containers?
Oh, okay. For the PET bottles, look for these symbols. And for the plastic, look for this symbol.
Okay, so what about non-burnables and burnables? What do we do for these?
So for burnables and non-burnables, we must use the yellow plastic bag designated by Sapporo City. And you can't mix the burnable and non-burnable in the same plastic bag.
Is that too small for the fry pan, for example?
There are 4 different sizes, 5, 10, 20, and 40 liters.
Okay, I see. So where can we get that yellow designated bag?
You can buy this at most of the convenience store and supermarket in Sapporo City.
Oh, okay.
And Hiroshi will bring you to the nearest Seiko Mart from our door.
Okay, awesome. Let's go.
Shuto.
Hi, now that you have your box, and this is where you put your box garbage. Okay, make sure to follow these signs. There are recycled paper and plastic and photo and burnables and unburnables.
So, what do we do with cardboard? Is that not recyclable paper?
Okay, cardboard is different from recycled paper. You need to put cardboard to this place.
Okay, thanks.
And only when you eat or cook in the kitchen, you can use these garbage boxes. And this is recycled paper and photo and plastic and organic waste.
All right, thanks for showing me around, Shuto.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back in my room. A big shout out and a big thanks to all of the resident assistants that helped me with the basics of garbage separation. Now, once you get to the dormitory, you'll receive a household garbage collection calendar. So, like Shuto mentioned, go to the garbage collection shed and make sure your garbage is in the appropriate location before 8:30 a.m. on the collection day. One more thing that I have to mention is, so for these spray cans, lighters, and batteries, make sure they go into a separate bag. So just put it into a separate transparent bag. And following the household garbage collection calendar, make sure that it gets to the garbage collection shed by 8:30 a.m. on the collection day. Well, that's it for today. Hope this video helped, and happy garbage separation, guys. See you guys in the next video.